Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. A complete guide to SOX compliance and change management audits, with code examples. The Sarbanes-Oxley Act, SOX, of 2002 is a U.S. federal law designed to protect investors from fraudulent accounting practices by corporations. It mandates specific internal controls and procedures to ensure the accuracy and reliability of financial reporting. A key area of SOX compliance is change management, which refers to the process of controlling and documenting changes made to IT systems, applications, and infrastructure that impact financial reporting. This comprehensive guide will walk you through the core concepts of SOX compliance, the role of change management, and how to prepare for and pass change management audits. We'll also include code examples to illustrate how automation and proper logging can aid in achieving and maintaining compliance. Understanding SOX and its relevance to IT change management. Core principles of SOX *. SOX primarily focuses on the following. Section 302, Corporate responsibility for financial reports requires CEO and CFO to personally certify the accuracy of financial reports. They are held responsible for internal controls. Section 404, Management assessment of internal controls requires companies to assess and report on the effectiveness of their internal controls over financial reporting. This is arguably the most impactful section for IT departments. Section 906, Corporate responsibility for financial reports, criminal penalties establishes criminal penalties for executives who knowingly sign off on false or misleading financial statements. Why IT change management is crucial for SOX compliance ***. Changes to IT systems can directly impact financial reporting. For example, database schema changes could alter how financial data is stored or retrieved, potentially leading to errors or fraud. Application code updates might introduce bugs or vulnerabilities that compromise data integrity or allow unauthorized access to sensitive financial information. Operating system upgrades could affect the functionality of applications used for financial reporting or introduce security risks. Cloud migrations introduce new risks that need to be considered, like new access control configurations and data transmission security. Therefore, a robust change management process is essential to ensure that changes are properly authorized. Changes should be reviewed and approved by the appropriate stakeholders, example finance, IT security, business owners. Thoroughly tested. Changes should be rigorously tested in a non-production environment to identify and resolve potential issues before they impact production systems. Properly documented. All changes, including the reasons for the change, the implementation steps, and the test results, should be documented. Tracked and audited. Changes should be tracked to provide an audit trail that can be used to verify that the changes were implemented correctly and that they did not compromise the integrity of financial data. Rollback if necessary. A well-defined rollback plan should be in place in case the changes introduce unexpected problems in production. See key IT systems impacted by SOX ERP systems, example SAP, Oracle manage core business processes including financial accounting, manufacturing, and supply chain. Financial reporting systems, example Hyperion, Kano's used to consolidate and report on financial data. Databases, example Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL store critical financial data. Operating systems, example Windows Server, Linux provide the infrastructure for running financial applications. Network infrastructure provides connectivity for accessing financial systems. Cloud infrastructure used to host financial applications and data. 2. Building a SOX-compliant change management process. Core elements of a change management process. A well-defined change management process should include the following steps. 1. Change request submission. A formal request for change is submitted, detailing the proposed change, its impact, and the reason for the change. 2. Change impact assessment. Assess the potential impact of the change on systems, processes, and data. This often includes identifying affected stakeholders. 3. Change approval. The change request is reviewed and approved by the appropriate stakeholders based on the impact assessment. 4. Change planning. Develop a detailed plan for implementing the change, including the steps involved, the resources required, and the timeline. 5. Change implementation. Implement the change according to the change plan. 6. Change testing. Test the change thoroughly in a non-production environment to verify that it works as expected and does not introduce any new issues. 7. Change documentation. Document all aspects of the change, including the change request, the impact assessment, the approval process, the change plan, the implementation steps, and the test results. 8. Change communication. Communicate the change to all affected stakeholders. 9. Change monitoring and validation. Monitor the change after it has been implemented to ensure that it is working as expected and that it does not have any unintended consequences. 10. Change closure. Close the change request after it has been successfully implemented and monitored. B. Essential controls for SOX compliance. Segregation of duties, SOD preventing a single individual from having complete control over a financial process. For example, the person who can create a vendor record should not be the same person who can approve payments to that vendor. Access controls. Restricting access to sensitive data and systems based on the principle of least privilege. Use role-based access control, RBAC, to assign permissions based on job roles. Audit trails. Maintaining a complete and accurate record of all changes made to IT systems and data. Disaster recovery and business continuity planning. Ensuring that financial data and systems can be recovered in the event of a disaster or outage. Security controls. Protecting financial data and systems from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, or destruction. C. Documenting your change management process. Formal change management policy. A written policy that outlines the organization's approach to change management, including the roles and responsibilities of key stakeholders. Change management procedure. A detailed step-by-step guide that describes how to implement the change management process. Change request form. A standardized form for requesting changes to IT systems and applications. Change log. A record of all changes that have been implemented. Audit trail reports. Reports that track all changes made to IT systems and data. Risk assessments. Documentation of formal risk assessments performed prior to implementing a major change. 3. Code examples for automating and improving SOX compliance. These examples focus on logging and automation that can contribute to audit trails and change monitoring. Keep in mind these are basic examples and will need customization based on your specific environment and requirements. A Python script for logging database changes. This script demonstrates how to log changes made to a database table. It uses the Psychopage2 library for connecting to a PostgreSQL database, but you can adapt it to other database systems. Important notes for the database logging script. Asterisk security asterisk never store database credentials directly in the code. Use environment variables or a secure configuration management tool to store sensitive information. Asterisk error handling asterisk implement robust error handling to catch and log any errors that occur during the logging process. Asterisk performance asterisk consider the performance impact of logging on the database. You might need to use asynchronous logging or batch processing to avoid slowing down the database. Asterisk data types asterisk ensure you are handling different data types correctly when logging values. Convert non-string data to strings before logging. Asterisk trigger-based logging asterisk consider using database triggers for more automated logging. A trigger can automatically log changes to a table whenever a row is inserted, updated, or deleted. This ensures that changes are always logged, even if the application code doesn't explicitly call the logging function. For instance, in PostgreSQL. B script for automating server configuration backups, example, Linux with Ansible. This example uses Ansible to automate the backup of server configuration files. This ensures that you have a copy of the configuration before any changes are made, which can be helpful for rollback and audit purposes. Explanation asterisk. 1 hosts, all, this playbook will run on all hosts defined in your Ansible inventory. You can modify this to target specific servers. 2 become, true, allows the playbook to run tasks with root privileges, which is necessary for backing up system files. 3 create backup directory, creates a directory with the server host name and a timestamp. Lookup, pipe, date plus %y dash %m dash %d underscore %h dash %m dash %s, gets the current date and time in the specified format. 4 backup configuration files, copies the specified configuration files to the backup directory. With underscore items loops through the list of files. Remote underscore src, yes ensures the files are copied from the target server, not from the Ansible control machine. 5 log backup information, appends a line to the backup underscore log.txt file with information about the backup. This is important for audit trails. How to run this playbook asterisk. 1 install Ansible asterisk pip install Ansible. 2 configure your Ansible inventory asterisk this defines the servers that Ansible will manage. 3 run the playbook asterisk Ansible playbook playbook.yml. See PowerShell script for auditing user access changes, Windows Server. This PowerShell script retrieves audit logs related to user account management, creation, deletion, modification, from the Windows event log. Explanation asterisk. 1 getWine event, retrieves events from the security event log. The filter XPath specifies the criteria for selecting events. Asterisk provider at name equals Microsoft Windows Security Auditing, specifies that the events should be from the Windows Security Auditing provider. Asterisk event ID equals 4720 or event ID equals 4722 or event ID equals 4725 or event ID equals 4726, specifies the event IDs to retrieve, user creation, enabling, disabling, and deletion. You may need to adjust these event IDs based on your domain setup. $2 events equals getWine event, max events 100, limits the number of events retrieved to the most recent 100. Adjust this number based on your needs. 3 for each $event in $events, iterates through each retrieved event. $4 XML event equals XML $event.toXML, converts the event to an XML object for easier parsing. $5 time created, $event ID, $username, extracts the timestamp, event ID, and username from the XML. The specific path to the username can vary depending on the event ID. 6. Switch, $event ID, determines the event type based on the event ID. 7. PS Custom Object At, creates a custom object to store the audit record. 8. Audit Results Format Table AutoSize, displays the results in a table format. 9. Audit Results Export CSV, exports the results to a CSV file for further analysis. Important notes for the PowerShell script ***. Auditing policy * ensure that user account management auditing is enabled in your Windows domain or local security policy. You can configure this through group policy. Navigate to Computer Configuration - Windows Settings - Security Settings - Local Policies - Audit Policy. Configure Audit Account Management to audit success and failure. Event IDs Event IDs can vary depending on the Windows version and domain configuration. Consult the Microsoft documentation for the correct event IDs for your environment. XPath syntax The XPath syntax can be complex. Use a tool like the Windows Event Viewer's Filter Current Log feature to help you create the correct XPath query. Security restrict access to the script and the output CSV file to authorized personnel only. Remote execution You can run this script remotely on multiple servers using PowerShell remoting. Generic code review checklist example, illustrative. While not executable code, code reviews are an essential control for SOX compliance related to custom applications. 4. Preparing for a change management audit. A common audit scenarios Review of change management policy and procedures Auditors will examine your documented policies and procedures to ensure they are comprehensive, up-to-date, and followed consistently. Review of change logs Auditors will review change logs to verify that all changes are properly documented, authorized, tested, and tracked. Verification of access controls Auditors will verify that access controls are properly configured and enforced to prevent unauthorized access to sensitive data and systems. Testing of controls Auditors may perform their own testing of controls to verify that they are operating effectively. This can include reviewing code, performing penetration tests, and interviewing employees. Review of segregation of duties Auditors will assess whether adequate segregation of duties is in place to prevent fraud and errors. Review of incident response procedures Auditors will review your incident response procedures to ensure that you have a plan in place to handle security incidents and data breaches. Review of disaster recovery and business continuity plans Auditors will review your disaster recovery and business continuity plans to ensure that you can recover financial data and systems in the event of a disaster. Tips for a successful audit Start early Don't wait until the last minute to prepare for the audit. Begin gathering documentation and reviewing your processes well in advance. Understand the audit scope Clarify the scope of the audit with the auditors. What specific systems, processes, and controls will be reviewed? Gather documentation Gather all relevant documentation, including change management policies, procedures, change logs, audit trails, access control lists, and test results. Ensure documentation is up to date Make sure that all documentation is current and accurate. Be transparent Be open and honest with the auditors. Answer their questions fully and provide them with all the information they need. Address any issues promptly If the auditors identify any issues, address them promptly and document the corrective actions taken. Maintain a positive attitude Approach the audit as an opportunity to improve your change management process. See key documents to have ready for an audit Asterisk change management policy and procedures. Asterisk organizational chart showing segregation of duties. Asterisk change request forms, examples. Asterisk change logs, examples. Asterisk audit trail reports, examples. Asterisk access control lists, examples. Asterisk test plans and results, examples. Asterisk risk assessments, related to changes. Asterisk disaster recovery and business continuity plans. Asterisk incident response plan. V. Maintaining ongoing SOX compliance. SOX compliance is not a one-time effort. It requires ongoing monitoring, maintenance, and improvement of your change management process. A continuous monitoring asterisk. Asterisk regularly review change logs and audit trails. Asterisk monitor change logs and audit trails for any unauthorized or suspicious activity. Asterisk perform periodic security assessments. Asterisk conduct regular security assessments to identify and address any security vulnerabilities. Asterisk monitor system performance. Asterisk monitor system performance to detect any anomalies that may indicate a problem. Asterisk track key performance indicators, KPIs. Track KPIs related to change management, such as the number of changes implemented, the number of incidents caused by changes, and the time it takes to implement changes. Asterisk leverage security information and event management, SIEM, systems. Asterisk SIEM systems can automate the collection, analysis, and correlation of security logs from various sources, providing real-time visibility into potential security threats. B. Regular training. Asterisk train employees on change management policies and procedures. Asterisk ensure that all employees understand the importance of change management and their roles and responsibilities in the process. Asterisk provide security awareness training. Asterisk provide regular security awareness training to help employees identify and avoid security threats. See periodic review and improvement. Asterisk conduct regular reviews of the change management process. Asterisk review the change management process periodically to identify areas for improvement. Asterisk update policies and procedures. Asterisk update policies and procedures as needed to reflect changes in the business environment or regulatory requirements. Asterisk implement lessons learned. Asterisk learn from past incidents and audits to improve the change management process. Asterisk stay up to date on best practices. Asterisk stay informed about the latest best practices in change management and SOX compliance. 6. Conclusion. SOX compliance and effective change management are critical for protecting investors and ensuring the accuracy and reliability of financial reporting. By implementing a robust change management process, documenting your procedures, and preparing diligently for audits, you can achieve and maintain compliance with SOX and protect your organization from financial fraud and errors. The code examples provided are a starting point for automating key tasks and improving the auditability of your systems. Remember that the specific controls and procedures required for SOX compliance will vary depending on the size, complexity, and industry of your organization. Consulting with experienced SOX compliance professionals is highly recommended. Good luck.